Good day, guys, and welcome to week 5, or episode 5, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing the weekly updates or start doing them as episodes. We'll find out later, but welcome to, I guess, episode 5 on my Let's Play world. Ugh. So, I've been working a lot with villagers recently, which we'll find out because on stream I had some unfortunate things happen with wardens. But I've been working with these guys, and look at how reliable they are when they don't stand in the way of the block you're trying to break. But basically, I've been working on this area, which I did do a bit of work on last week. Come on, last one. No, come up here. There we go. Which I did a bit of work on last week, and did have what? Why is he running away? He wants the stone cut up. Quick cut. And we're back. So yeah, I've been working on these guys. I've made a big change to where everything was going, so we'll have a look at that in a sec. But let's get to this week's episode. Remember, feel free to comment, say hi, and please give me that feedback. I'd love to know what people think I'm doing well or not well. But let's have a look at some Minecraft. Let's go. So I wanted to go find some ice and got majorly distracted when I found a Jagged Peaks biome and ended up on stream going through a dark city, which was not the most success I've had. On a server that I was playing on with some mates, found one and did a significantly better job. This one I didn't have my hoe, or I didn't have a silk touch hoe, so I was using a silk touch pick, which wasn't the greatest move, but I just kept accidentally triggering those shriekers, which I could swear you were supposed to have a 3 pulse like leeway, but they kept going off first try. So you can see there was that one above me which I didn't really notice, so that was my first pulse, and straight away out comes a warden, which I did a good job running away from in my defense. So I got away far enough away that I wasn't blinded anymore, could follow just putting down my torches to make sure I wasn't lost. But I got away from that darkness effect, so that was alright. But then I figured I'd go somewhere else, see if I can find some more chests, because that speed sneak is what I really want. And so ended up finding another chest, a couple of shriekers, and I think I did a better job this time going in with the wool. But as you can see, there's that one skulk sensor that's actually behind a bit of a wall there of skulk. So I got my wall down, I got myself set up, but I just didn't notice that one was there, and that caused problems, because when I went to silk touch the skulk sensor, the one that I hadn't actually seen, that triggered, and again, one pulse, straight away I got hit with a warden. So, and then I tried to run away, fell in a hole, couldn't see anything, so I'm just sort of stuck, flailing around a little bit as I tried to get out. He was right there. I was freaking out, and I managed to sort of ender pearl away, which meant I didn't get hurt, but apparently not far enough away, and I was still in the darkness and I could hear him coming, and I just knew I was sort of screwed by that point. So I died, which is a bit stupid, but on stream I figured go look for some ice, and I instead got sidetracked and found a ancient city when I found some Jagged Peaks, and I died and lost 1 elytra. Everything else, fortunately enough, now is pretty renewable, but that was pretty stupid of me. But here I am now with all of my stuff kind of back. I still need to get some Swift Sneak, and I need to get Soul Speed before I enchant my legs. So, but I've got now all of my spared pickaxes done. I've got the hose. I've enchanted my elytra, and I've got all of my, well, most of my shovels done, and I'm ready to finish off my bow. But things are starting to look a lot more comfortable in my spares box, and at the moment it's pretty easy to get everything. I'm thinking I probably will just enchant my boots as they are without soul speed, and then do soul speed a little bit later. As you can see, what I've been working on is getting a whole bunch of farming villages, because now I've got this connected up and generating, which we worked on last week. So if we come out here, we have that water pathway feeding along from the villages down under the wall into there, which isn't the most convenient of locations. So if this is our prison complex, that back corner does sort of make sense, where you might put some farms in. I think the actual Frio prison, it's down sort of in the front corner, not quite as advanced. It's just a few plots, but I've moved the farmers up into, not the house, this house, and so now I've got 4 all trading for 1 emerald. So I've done a bit of zombification, and that's been my main source of levels as I've been enchanting everything, because you actually get a good chunk if we come down here, and we got a decent amount of stuff flowing in. How many are we going to end up? Full stack or not quite? Hey, full stack. Okay, so let's do that. We'll grab a couple of stacks. I think 3 stacks will be enough. I'm trying to sort of keep it zigzag, because that's how I'm just finding it comfortable. But if we run along, and so we're on level 8 right now. If we run through all the trays at once using not actually a ton of resources. Look at that, we're at 21, 22. So they gave us, how's our maths, 14 levels, which is good. That'll allow us to enchant one of these and a whole bunch of emeralds, which is excellent. But I've got bigger plans. I want to have a whole bunch of farmers. I don't want this output down here. It's inconvenient as. So we'll slap all of those in a bit of a zigzag. Got a lot more potatoes than I thought. I had a lot more carrots, but it seems to have changed. So what we're going to do is, for one, we're going to move these guys. I don't really need this anymore, so I might rip this out. And we're going to move these guys up into this house, so that instead... Why is that door blocked? I can hear villagers. Oh, I remember doing this. I completely forgot about these guys. They're not really needed. So let's come back to this in a second. Okay, mild distractions aside, so plan is to, nothing's happening in there, by the way. We're going to build a bit of a shed, I guess. I haven't quite finished out the design, but I'm going to get the base structure in this empty room that has nothing in it. There we go. See, nothing's... There we go. Nothing's in this house. Nothing suspicious at all. And up here is where we're going to actually build our farmer trading area. And that'll sit on this area, sort of looking down. Maybe I'll design it as a sort of superintendent house kind of looking thing from the outside. On the inside it will be a trading hall. where I can actually get a whole bunch of emeralds from maybe 8 or so farmers. We've got 4 in there, and that gives us, what, 14 levels quite quickly. So if we got 8, that's 28. Well, not quite, so we'll say about 20 levels, which will make any enchanting very convenient, and that'll be looking out over the area. And then from there, once that's done, we'll pump all of the veggies, so the carrots and potatoes, up behind here and up and inside the house. And then we'll, rather than shipping the carrots and potatoes into this building down here, we can just directly send some emeralds, which I haven't quite worked out how I'd like to do that. Maybe something in this wall, coming up through the floor in here and feeding into some chests, but we'll get onto that design. So for now, let's get started on building in this and redirecting some of those water parts. Okay, so not particularly big so far. It's pretty basic. I need to actually design the final structure, but it's serving its purpose for now. We've got 5, 6 villages in. I need to still get 1, 2, 3, 4 more, which is giving us a ton of emeralds. As you can see, they're all at the 1 and 1, which when we come here, which is, we had to go through and sort of rewire this a little bit, but the stuff from the farming area comes through here, and for a second I thought that was just going straight over because of how it's sitting up, but comes up here, which, can we see anything? Nope. But it will pop up through in a sec, but every now and then it comes through. We get a whole bunch of carrots, a whole bunch of potatoes, and tons of levels and emeralds. So this is just slowly filling up, and I think we've got maybe a couple in there, Oh, that's interesting. A couple of these guys aren't particularly happy, but that's okay. When everyone else is, we got plenty of carrots, plenty of potatoes. It's not really a problem. But any emeralds we can just slap down here, which we can hear is shooting out. Once these fill up, then it's going to fall down the bottom there, and it's going to actually take all the emeralds and all the excess down underneath our sort of central cell block. I think I'm going to call this the main cell block and that the second cell block, even though that's sort of what I've been thinking of as my main one. But it comes down here, emeralds come through to this chest here, which we're slowly filling up, and the excess carrots and potatoes come down and get converted into bone meal, which we're not quite getting just yet, but we will eventually, and that's going to be pumping through, which will be really, really helpful. So you can see down here on my hotbar, I realized that I was a bit of a Gumby, and I'm still wearing diamond, using diamond armor, even though I went through and mined this half a stack of ancient debris. So I think the plan is I need a lot more endstone if I want to fill out these this wall and actually sort of cap off these buildings. I'm missing a whole ton on the back here. So time to go to the end, get a whole bunch more. I'm going to try and get 2 or 3 more shulkers, and then we got a whole lot of building to do. But before I head into the end, I'm going to jump down deep. Let's find some gold so that we're not trying to mine with just diamond. Let's get that extra little bit of a speed boost from the netherite. So ready and heading down into the mine, and let's get as much gold as we can. And that's 1, 2, and a couple more, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, and 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. And a couple of dark ones, 16, 17, 18, and 19, 20, 21. Always attacked by monsters. And there's 22, 23, and 24 as well. Okay, all in all, a pretty successful mining effort. So a whole bunch of stacks of copper. Not quite 2 stacks of raw, but I'll take that. Got 60 raw gold, which is definitely going to get us our ancient debris. If I remember right, we're talking about something like that. Which we got plenty more than we need. And a good amount of redstone and some lapis as well, which we'll probably use in some building. I don't really use lapis, or maybe there's some dye, not really sure. Whole bunch of extra stuff that we don't need, but that's looking pretty sweet. Okay, so done a good amount of building, and not much has changed on the outside, but on the inside now we actually have a lot more outbuilding here. Okay, so we actually have some gatehouses, and if we wander inside here, we've actually got a full building here with cells on both sides, which I'm going to talk about these cells in a little while because I have a plan for these and I hope people are interested. But front and back is completely done on this building. I want to do some details on either side, but I don't think I'll change this too much. Actually, I'm quite happy with how minimalist it is. Maybe throw in some white concrete into here as well, or I'm thinking maybe marble, but we'll see. I don't think it would change too much. This one, it's coming along. I like that little addition down there. Not sure about the roof though. The more I look at it, the less I like it, so I think I might need to adjust it slightly. But same with this building here, we've now got a fully enclosed interior. Only problem, things can spawn on top at night, so I'm going to have to get out some glow lichen and sort that out. But it's actually starting to look... Just don't want to accidentally look at him in the eyes. But yeah, it's actually starting to look sort of how I had in my mind. I want to try and bring some more of this mud brick and deep slate, and that's what I'll sort of use to texture and deck out this place a little bit. Just because because it's such a large building, it is a little bit plain. But the real Freo prison, that is actually quite a plain building. The plan is I need to get rid of this guy's ammo, so let's jump into... Oh, nope, there's a cat in there. We're going to need to grab a new boat. Question is, where are the boats? Where did I leave them? That poor dog has been sitting there since day 1 or 2. Have we got any boats in here? No. I guess we might need to make some more. Whoop, missed the door. So while we sort our boats out, the plan for this building is I actually want to go through and once I've actually got the floor sorted at least, I want to go through and I need an axe and put in armor stands. So what I was thinking, what would be quite fun, get in, can I just, oh, this is a Oh, no, there we go. Okay. He's not going to hit me now, right? Good. So every single one of those cells, I think I want to do an armor stand for. Originally intending sort of to just do this all only on streams. I thought it'd be cool to do any subscribers or I'm still a noob at all this, but any subscribers or anything get their armor stand into one of the cells, which I want to chuck in a couple of my mates who support me, not financially or anything, but just they're supportive of what I'm doing, which I'm very thankful for, which is what I did name. I think this dude's actually named after, but I'll give him an armor stand. I did ask them what they'd do if they were in a prison, so we'll go in and do that. But that's the plan for each of those cells. Why has he stopped shooting? See, Chair Force. Is that it? Is he finished? Where's the hitbox? There we go. I'm not really sure because it looks like he's got an arrow knocked. I don't know. But anyway, and yeah, so we'll have a whole bunch of armor stand prisoners doing various stuff. So Chair Force has given me an idea of what he wants. Same with Woolies, who his Illager died by accident. But I'll get onto those and hopefully have them done on a stream sometime soon. So let's just follow this guy around and see. I'm not really sure if he's going to do what I want, but we'll find out. But thanks for watching. If you made it this far, please give us a like if you actually enjoyed this episode. I'm trying to improve the video quality and trying to make things a bit more interesting. So if you liked it, let me know and feel free to shoot us a comment. Bye.